very sorry about that. My stream just dropped out. Which is a bit of a weird one. I'm not entirely sure what happened. So I apologise if you were relaxing to that and it just conked out. But while I was, what I was in the middle of was making a little stable. I feel like potentially it should go the whole way across. Maybe to there. Doing that. And voila. I'm really sorry that dropped out. I'm not sure what happened. My internet's absolutely fine. But we move. And we are back to building. I personally believe is an absolute masterpiece. And that is my stable. I don't want to make too many lanterns. So I feel just like a couple. Maybe not in one every two. I feel like that's going to be a good point. For the one lovely person that, the two lovely people that are watching, I won't just be doing cozy content. I will explore other genres, other games. But around this time, around 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I will switch to cozy content regardless, just to help people wind down at the end of the day. But there are plenty of genres that I do enjoy. None of that shouty, screamy stuff. I will just be playing it as it should be played. A little calmer at my age. I'm a bit too old for the screaming and the shouting. I prefer to help people relax. Games like Reanimal, which I suppose is cozy in its own sense. I'll be picking that up when it comes out and I'll stream that. My partner's almost demanded that I do a Minecraft cozy stream, and she's asked for a bunny house to be built. So that's going to be my next venture. As soon as I've got 5 minutes. Let's just leave it there, is it? I feel like that's enough. I feel like that's enough. Just like, do like a little thing crazy, just a little speckle here and there. And the rest can be the mud. The dirt path, not the mud. The dirt path. You know, I went to go and see the new Markiplier film the other day. We went to the Odeon Lux. You've got upper recliner seats when you go into the cinema now. It's just become very bougie. And it was a really good film. I'm an avid lover of horror films. And it was a really, really good film. It fleshed out the game a lot more. I feel like it could have done a little bit more. I hadn't personally seen his video before I watched it. enjoy it. I would encourage anybody to go and watch it as well. A little bit smaller. It's a bit blocky, isn't it? Not a fan of that. It's small. A little bit of character to it. Around the outside, so we've got the bushes, the rocks. They've got a little bit. Oh my god! Got a little bit of space to frolic, if they so please. Who doesn't love a good frolic every now and again? Sorry about that. I'm going to have to make up this side bit now. I'm not going to put any more buildings over this end. Building. Windows. I'm just going to skip over how long that took me to remember the word for window. And we're all just going to carry on with our days. No, that's becoming a bit too symmetrical now. Serious issue with that. So can't go too close with the path. And I'm going to lose that door, and I am a fan of those doors. Stunning. And let's add some foliage. Reduce that a little bit. I would like a little bit more in terms of foliage, but I'm happy to make do with what we've got. Just let's sprinkle. Oh, okay. I did not expect that. Does that like line it rather than I want to see every day as a school though. Oh, that last bit. Is that overgrown? Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit overgrown. Okay, beautiful. I'm happy with that. Hey, we're doing well. We're doing well so far. I like it. Let's pop a door. What shall I at first create? Is that just a little bit too wide? That is. Let's reduce that just a little bit. Go there. Expand. Ah, yes. That's the good stuff. Didn't feel like it meshed particularly well. Yeah, I think it's doing well now. I think we're in a position that works. There we go. So if I move this up here, and there we have it. Now we're very, very modest. And a sheep. love them. Hello, little man. Oh, very, very modest. I say modest. It's a manor, really, isn't it? It's a castle. We're modest. We're modest. That's what we are. That's who we are. Don't ever let anybody tell you any different. I'm going for like a converted castle vibe. I don't want to go too overboard with the windows. I'm very conscious of that. Very conscious of it. I mean, it's perfect, like, symmetry-wise. Yes. Who doesn't love a bay window? Oh, that just, it looks like I'm creating a mouth. That went terribly wrong. Yes. Creativity flowing now. Here, maybe? I can decorate it better than that, I reckon. Probably easier. It looks like he's got hairline and mustache. Maybe not. Maybe we just keep it very modest. Maybe I'm doing a bit too much here. Can have a monobrow instead. You can like it. Can I move it onto the roof? No, I don't want it. I like that. We're going with it. That's what we're sticking with. Maybe a door on the back end? Almost like it's... It is literally just the back door. You can venture off on your world-weary travels. Stunning. There it is. Need a bench. Need a bench. Like that. Or it could be like a supply. A supply area that somebody's just leaving. Take these into the kitchen. And meals. Good Lord of Master. Don't need an anvil, I don't think. That's pushing it a bit. Just get rid of all the foliage, which I apparently can't. Let's move that one. And then let's try and get rid of the foliage. Oh, it's because I was on the tree thing. Oh, that one is here to stay. My apologies. We go again. It does look like he's got teeth. 5. Put it there. A bit more appealing. Now I need to get Counter City. I've not yet played that, but I was watching Mad Morph play it the other day, and it looks incredible. is about it. I think it's kind of like Minecraft meets City Builder. It's quite blocky. And that, for some reason, that really does appeal to me. But yeah, I digress. I will get that at some point. Maybe when it's on. I think it deserves more than a sail by. There it is. That works. It really works. I'm going with that. Should I have a little fence coming out? Do you think that'd work? Sure. I'll leave it for now. Let's have some windows. Windows. I mean, they need a clothesline, don't they, really? Loving the little country cottage vibes that I'm getting from that. That does not work at all. I made a fatal error. Fatal. It's okay. Go again. It needs to be quite low down. What you could start is add in little lines that you can get. Is it them? There you go. Adds a bit of division to it, so it looks like we have lines. Or do we go Tudor? There we go. Slightly Tudorish for that bit. Definitely need to put these. I mean, fair play, it wasn't that far off. And there. Really throwing it around now. So the symmetry's gone. Really done myself in. Okay, I like that. Can add a bit more personality to the roof. Which way do I want it? No, absolutely not. Let's go for a flag on the top. Oh no, flags can go on the spires. Yeah. I know what we need. Let's make a new one. Let's make a new one. That went superbly. Yes. Nope. Let's need it here. That. That just kind of matches it perfectly. Would it be able to sit there? I don't know. I wasn't very good at science. But here we are. Okay. You know what, I'm actually quite happy with how this has turned out. I wasn't expecting it. I definitely wasn't expecting the stables to look as good as they do. Not at all. actual wall. So we are going to do. Let's put some lines in it so it doesn't look weird. Everybody wants a weird looking castle wall. I'm sure you're all very aware of what that feels like in your life. Honestly, bane of my life. You know, when you're rocking up to your castle and all your walls are off. Worst feeling in the world. Is that not gonna work? Oh, that's a shame. Go here instead. Oh yes, that worked out perfectly. How cozy that is. Imagine being one of them people so many years ago that could afford to do something like this. But before inheritance tax and what have you. Works quite nicely. Tudorish stuff. I do love going to those old draws attention quite nicely. Like going to them old towns in England. They're just covered in that Tudor style with the wooden beams running through them, and I think it really adds a lot of character to them. That really does work for me. Especially when I've got the cobbled streets and you go and get fish and chips down by the seaside, because it's always seaside towns, isn't it, that have that little cobbled street. If I'm wrong, please tell me that I'm wrong, but they always have that little cobbled street that you nearly fold your ankle on. Oh, to live in those times. And you go from the modern style of architecture now and move your way into that style of architecture. It'd be wonderful. Just for a day. It's a shame not many towns and cities kept that kind of aesthetic. In the town where I live, there was a massive pothole and it uncovered the old cobblestone streets that were underneath. It was a shame. We don't have those anymore. I mean, it's great because I would not want to be paying out for my suspension every 3 to 5 business days. Playing this game does baffle me sometimes how long you can be playing it for without even realising. I've been on here for what, an hour? Feels like I've been on it for weeks. For 5 minutes. I know you're not going to be able to see it in there, but I do normally have like a second story in the top, don't I? Works out quite nicely. Having that little bay. I don't know if that's going to be too intrusive. Yeah, I think that's that can go. I'm happy with it how it is. It's getting a bit too popular. Maybe not. What we thinking? Ooh, it's gotta be little mosaic wood slats. It's gotta be. It'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? Cuba Tudor. Maybe drop. No, that definitely makes it. I think what we're gonna do is put like a little terrace up there, like a bench, somewhere for people to just be and enjoy their time in my little tiny glade. Yeah, that's stunning. That is. I like that. Let's do a little trapdoor. Do it with the. So obviously, if you wanted to go up there, you would need exactly that. Pop the doors in. What are we feeling? Yeah, let's go with that. I don't want too much going on. There we go. Sink into the wall a bit more. Yeah, that's perfect. Opens up a bit. Have I just lost all my lines? That's it. No, we're fine. We're fine. We're absolutely fine. No stress. No dramas. Honestly, I'm a stickler for symmetry. That's okay. It'll just be there. There's no problem with that. Knock down a little bit more. Knock them down a little bit more. Move it around. Move that there. What we need is a bench. It might be a disgustingly rich manor owner, but I'm not beyond offering my people a bench to sit on and rest their weary little legs. There we go. They can even have a little basket. A little basket that they can have a little nibble. And I haven't done the outside, I've only really done the inside. I'll change the back over that, fine. I'll leave you alone then. You know very, very happy with it. Very happy with it. Got a little bench on the walkway. I made that. Walkway matter just a little bit more than I was expecting. What have we got on that side? So I've got these. So I've got to remember this. These more externals. When you're on the grounds, you just take a little, what do they call it? Is it archery holes? Something like that? As far as I'm aware, it's when archers would fire out of it when there was invasions. It's hard to aim into, but quite comfortable to aim out of. Oh, you know, maybe there's a school there. No, I had oops, just had the single one available. So I've got quite a market opening up around here. I think that's a little. I don't think I'm going to be selling my wares just outside of my stately home. So the question is, where do I go from here? Do I create like a little village? Do I create the grounds? Feeling I'm leaning quite heavily towards little village. Leaning very heavily towards. Yeah, we'll do little village. I think maybe along a river. I think that's the way to go. Little river. I've done that way too big. Little river that runs through town. Maybe opens up. Just outside here. Goes off into the distance. Should have to do some little paths. Little paths across over, I think. Do it correctly. Create like little stepping stones that go across. Or I could do little bridges. I think that's a bit unnecessary. Either or. And there we have bridge. Lovely. Be a town. Little bridges. Make it wood. Or not. It's gonna have to have railings. You know what? Let's go pink. Not sure I like it pink, but it's Tiny Glade. It's cute. That's what we're going with. I'd get a big telling off if I didn't make it pink. So we're given generous housing. Let's build up this bit. There's some nice big open. Built into a wall kind of deal. I think that's a bit much, to be honest. I think the back should just be. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Maybe trees? Yeah, some trees. The last one, maybe not. Yeah, we'll get rid of that last tree. For the rest, it's fair game. Let's do a little bit of. Just like a little spit spot. A little dip dab. That is how you do it. Be a little bit more sparing with the trees. There we go. Some more up here. You can't be having a ton of trees. It's a requirement. It's foliage time. Nice overgrown. There's no gardener coming up here to attend to these flowers. That bit. What we done? There, maybe. A slight slope to it. That works best. Just a little one. Crazy. Some more ducks. Oh no, we don't need any more ducks in this place. That there's a lot of them. Let's give them a little pat. I think that is a cozy castle. It reminds me of a place called Ilham Hall in the Peak District. If you do a lot of hiking, you'll come across Ilham Hall at some point. And, yeah. If you've never seen it, I would encourage that you take a look. It's very much like this, but this area is probably straight down the middle, and then it's off to the side, and it's got this massive courtyard that you can walk. left hand side is just this sprawling garden you can walk through. It leads down onto this massive expanse of land. They've got sheep there. They've got sheep there. They haven't got anything else. Their own little church in the grounds, and then all around the outside is hills. And the front is hills, like over there in the distance, and they're all covered in trees. And it's so picturesque. It's so scenic. First time I ever went there, and didn't want to leave. So that's it. I'm setting up shop and done. Found my home. Roll me up in the rug. Been back so many times. It's almost like a central hub. You can get to so many different places from that hiking area. So if you are a hiker, I would 100% recommend Durham Hall. Better than a little mental health walk to clear your head. Appreciate for quite a few of you that will be a very long walk. A long drive. Unless you don't have a car, in which case, yeah, it would be a very long walk. But if you ever get the opportunity, absolutely, I would recommend it. I'm very conscious that I don't overdo it. To be overgrown to the point where it's like one of those areas where you just like you don't go. It looks nice, but it has the feeling that it is overgrown. Don't have anything crazy on there. Actually, I can always get the guidelines for this one, can't I? Okay. That'll work a little bit better. I did not mean to do that. That one down here. Stay there. Move down. So this is the bit that stresses me out. This little gap. There. I think lower it just enough. Still got the line. And then that gap doesn't feel quite as offensive. For those of you that are interested, I will be playing again tomorrow night. I'm aiming to be on. I don't finish work until 6. So I'm aiming to be on around 7, so that I can start that little Minecraft thing. Those of you who are just joining, the Minecraft venture that I'm talking about is one that my partner has tasked me with. She's obsessed with bunnies. We've got 2. She's obsessed with pink as well. So I have to create a little bunny house. And then go and find 2 bunnies that match ours. So we've got a continental giant named Dylan, or Dilbo, which is what my channel is named after, the Immortal Dilbo. Um, and it is very, very cute. We went back to the place where we got her from, and there was a few rabbits that were there that had her exact markings, and they were Rexes, so we assumed that she is a mini lot crossed with a Rex. And she's adorable. She is a little terror if you are ever thinking about getting rabbits. Go for the boys, as long as they do get neutered, because the spraying isn't the most fun that you've ever had in your life. But they're worth it when you get them neutered and the hormones calm down. They're definitely worth all the chewing that they do, and they do chew a lot. We did get quite lucky with ours. They're not too destructive. Dylan doesn't really chew anything, to be honest. It's mostly Penny, the girl that we've got, that chews. The only time he ever really chews is before he was neutered. Was the internet cable. And he would only ever do that when me and Charlotte went out together. Not when I went out on my own, or if Charlotte went out on her own. That was an absolute no-no in his world. Only ever were we allowed out on our own. He's a funny little soul. He's a proper old man. And a very jealous one at that. But we love him all the same. Bless him. Right. Where do we go from here? I mean, I'm very happy with that. The surrounding area. I want to do like some sprawling grounds, but I think we're quite limited on the foliage that we can put down. I feel like that might be a little bit redundant, but maybe some houses with kind of like with canal paths. They use the canal as their boundary. Move that back. They have wider, a bit deeper, very house shaped. One at the front. And nice simplistic little houses. I like that. Look at that a little bit more. I mean, at house prices what they are, this little hut would be about 10 mil. You know what? I think in this setting, I think I'd mind. No, I don't want it that intrusive. I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. I've only got a small. What's Oh shit. It's quite rare for me. I normally get 10 hour plus. One of the downsides to being a manager, I suppose. It's one of the reasons I wanted to do content like this. I don't get the opportunity to relax all that often, and I feel like relaxing with other people, especially when gaming, something that I don't get the opportunity in my day-to-day life. It's all very on the go all the time, isn't it? So it's nice just to be able to sit here, talk to you, just play cute, cozy little game. No noise, no screaming. Even if I do play a horror game, you do join me. Promise I won't scream. I'm not easily frightened, although I did play Dark Fracture. I played their demo. Never been so scared by a game. The way that they've done the eeriness was quite impressive, to be fair. So if you do like horror games, I would definitely advise giving that one a go. As to when it releases, I'm not sure, because I think it's been in development for 4 years, 5 years, maybe longer. It was 2021. It got announced. I'm really looking forward to that coming out. Yeah, we've got that speckled cobblestones coming through. It's a shame I can't change the opacity of it. Oh, maybe I can. No, I can't. Because that would be absolutely wonderful. Let's go chimney. Change. Let's go corner. Corner. Yeah, I like that. I don't know why, but I've got a little thing for the corner. Yeah. Let's throw a window up. Cheeky little window, make it a little bit bigger. A little bit on the front. Absolutely. I don't want it too big. This is meant to be a cute, cozy cottage, not some palace. I think I'm going to be adding a second story, unless I do it this way. I'm doing the eyes and mouth thing again. There we go. Like that. Can I change that? Okay, the colour. What we'll do is add it here. No. Oh, it's ruined my... Beautiful. I'm going to change colour of that now, because it's going to bug me otherwise. There we go, nice and pink. Everybody's going to be frolicking through that nice pink homesteads. So we need another... We're going to need another bridge. Oh, no. That did not go well. Need another bridge. Go in. Oh, that's a path. Say for the 17th time, we're going to need another bridge going across here, making its way to the back end. So a nice little path continues. Yep. Gonna need to do the path. Oh dear. Try that again. Nope. Oh, I messed it up at the last second. Oh, that is... You know what? It's fine. It's okay. I can manage. I'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. There we go. Some nice bushes just to lay in. And they have access to the... Use bushes to mark the area out, rather than leaving it empty, because nobody's going to want an open plan garden. You don't mind walking down here, you can see right in. Doing a spot of sunbathing. There it is. First little house. Should I go for a different colour? I feel like making it the same colour as the other one. Yeah, we'll go yellow. I think that kind of sets the wrong example. So we'll go yellow. I think I've already done that. I have. Maybe like a dark chestnut brown for the windows. That one. Which one did I pick? Oh yeah, I picked that one. What's the chestnut brown I picked? A nice little bench. I feel like maybe I need a back door. People have back doors, don't they? Why not? That'll only work. Yeah. I should have my back door. I feel like a lot of what I'm doing is quite like central. So maybe something just like a little bit different. Maybe moved off to the side a little bit. Yeah, I'm happy with that. It's a very beautiful little house. I like that. I like a little porthole there. the roof colour. No. Got warm. I've got light. I mean, they're quite random with their colours. Let's go with that. Take the more natural looking one. Add some patches. But not everywhere can be perfect. Yeah. There's beauty in the imperfections. Maybe they walked here a bit too much. There you have it. First little walk. Our little manor. And the grounds, they're going to be a little village that they all live in. You know what? I'm down with that. I'm more than happy to take part in this. Fill this bit out. I'm going to pop just one tree, just one singular tree right there. And then continue the path. Down past here, I'm going to pop a bench. Just in this little bit with a lantern. There, put that there. And make another bench. Put your little basket for your food. Maybe I'll go. Oh, there we go, no basket. Bear had. I'm pretty sure you can have. Yeah, there we go. Another boy here for a little picnic. A little picnic. Move this over so it's like a. You know, like when you're on a nature walk. When you're on a little nature walk and you've got them like spy holes where you can see all of the birds. Yes, I'd like to say that I have seen any birds while I've been looking in that. Oh, they do land on them. It's adorable. You can come here and you can take a little seat. And you can watch them. I think maybe one more. Maybe one more just here. Just nestled in the bushes. Oh, I was landing on that before I'd even placed it. Oh, sorry. I do apologise. Excellent. Like that, I'm happy with that. Quite proud of it. I'm feeling maybe on this big. I'll have another house here. Maybe two or three. Maybe like some small houses here. Maybe a church here with like a churchyard. And then round two more houses. Like this is the biggest plot of land. I mean, that kind of ruins this person's view, but yeah, it's what it is. You know, the one thing I would love to see is more, like, not creatures, but like, it'd be nice to have little people just like tottering around. A little someone just sat on this bench looking at these bird boxes that I've put down. want to have loads of the same, loads of the same type of house. So let's go. I don't know why that dog is so loud. Let's go. Maybe like a lighthouse style house. Ish. I bailed on that idea pretty much as soon as I said it. Gotta put it halfway up. Move that up a bit. Not that to there. I mean, if you didn't know that I had a thing about symmetry, you certainly would now. And then maybe oh, right, move that there. What's that? Oh, you gotta unlink it from the thing. That's not what I intended to do at all. Square one. That's the drawing board. Let's go here. Go. Yeah. If I change that, give that. Oh, nope. Change that to Tudor, so we have the. Oh wow, that intersects. Love it. Here for it. It works perfectly. With the wood. Let's change it from pink to, I don't know what I'm feeling, to be honest. Oh, let's go dark wood. A really dark wood. Change the. Look at that peachy. Is it like a peach? Not sure. Or is that like? No, it's not pink. It's literally a peachy colour. Here it is. Oh, it's a shame that does that. Okay, maybe I'm not going to be doing that for this one. Maybe I'll do. Actually, a shame because it does kind of suit it. The pearl. It does kind of suit it. Let's go for. Keep the thing with that, but with this at least I can change it to the dark chestnut that we've got there, which gives it a little bit more character, really. I'll do it as if it's like really been so overgrown that they can't actually get into the house like a conventional way. How cute is that? Light? It kind of reminds me of like a Hobbit home but on stilts. That works. regardless, I am going to go get some rest. I've had a long day. I hope tomorrow is good to you. I hope you have a nice day. Get some rest. Have a nice